करुणाकरसूरीन्द्र गुरुवर्यपदाम्बुजां नवनीतनटोत्तंसां गुरुपङ्क्ति श्रियन्नुमः. நமசபாயை இங்க இருக்கிற எல்லாருக்கும் அடியனுடைய பிரணாமங்களை தெரிவிச்சுண்டு ஹெல்பிங் சில்ட்ரன் க்ரோ இன் சம்பிரதாயம் அப்படின்னு ஒரு ப்ரோக்ராம் பண்ணியிருந்தோம் கொஞ்ச நாள் முன்னாடி. அதுல எப்படி குழந்தைகளை சம்பிரதாயத்துக்குள்ள கொண்டு வர்றது அப்படிங்கறத பத்தி சில ஜெனரல் ஐடியாஸ் எல்லாம் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணப்பட்டது. இன்னைக்கு இன்றைய தினம் எம்பெருமானுடைய கிருபையினால ஆச்சாரியனுடைய கட்டாட்சத்தினால இத இன்னும் ஒரு படி முன்னாடி கொண்டு போகும்படியாக அமைஞ்சிருக்கு. ஹெல்பிங் சில்ட்ரன் க்ரோ இன் சம்பிரதாயம் அப்படிங்கிற பேரை சம்பிரதாயபரமா மாத்தி கொடுக்கலாம் அப்படின்னு ஆச்சாரிய அனுகிரகத்துல ஒரு பேர் ஒண்ணு கொடுத்திருக்கோம். சம்பிரதாய மஞ்சரி அப்படின்னு அதுக்கு பேரு. மஞ்சரி அப்படின்னா ஸ்ப்ரவுட் அப்படின்னு அர்த்தம். நம்மளுடைய குழந்தைகள்லாம் they are like sprouts which will grow into great trees, thus spreading the glory of our sampradayam. So we will try our best to water these manjaris or sprouts. How we are going to do that is what we are going to discuss today. இன்னைக்கு இந்த சம்பிரதாய மஞ்சரியில என்ன நம்ம பண்ண போறோம் அப்படிங்கறத ஒரு கான்கிரீட் ஃப்ரேம் ஒர்க்கா சப்மிட் பண்ணலாம் இந்த சபையில அப்படின்னு ஆரம்பிக்கிறோம். யாரெல்லாம் இதுக்கு எலிஜிபிள், who all can participate in சம்பிரதாய மஞ்சரி அப்படின்னு கேட்டா, as we had discussed the other day, based on age we have categorized 3 levels, wherein level 1 would have kids of 1 to 6 years, level 2 from 7 to 12 years, and level 3 from 13 to 20 years. So in each of these levels, for a period of 1 year, kids come on board with us and travel in this journey of learning sampradayam. So what they will be learning அப்படிங்கறத பார்க்கலாம். Next slide, can I have Swami? So this Sampradaya Manjari program currently starts with a 1-year curriculum, which we hope to build on by God's grace eventually. But as of now, the plan is having a 1-year curriculum in which we will have 6 modules lasting 2 months each. So 2 மாசங்களுக்கு ஒரு செட் ஆஃப் திங்ஸ் டு டூ குழந்தைகளுக்கு கொடுக்கலாம் அப்படின்னு நினைச்சுட்டு இருக்கோம். அது என்ன செட் ஆஃப் திங்ஸ் அப்படிங்கறத பார்க்கலாம். Which are the modules that they would be taking up? So essentially we have 3 things that we are going to deal with, which we had discussed in the earlier presentation. That is, we are going to concentrate on language development of children. We are going to concentrate on memorizing skills of children and also supplement them with different stories from Sampradayam. So based on that, we have structured 6 modules in a year. So the first module will be concentrating on tales from Sampradayam. Sampradayam based stories would be told to children in this particular module, and probably some interactive sessions regarding the stories would happen along this module. That will happen for the first 2 months. Then the next module handles the language Sanskrit, wherein at each level, like level 1, 2 and 3, a set of things to be done in that year would be formulated by experts, and that would be taught to children for the period of the second 2 months. The third module, which involves months 5 and 6, would be essentially having presentation and assessment. Like kids would be told to present some activities or some worksheets or something related to what they have been learning in the last 4 months in these 2 months, and we would take an overall assessment of how they are progressing. Similarly, in the 4th module, we will be repeating the story part for the next 2 months, that is the 7th and the 8th month. Followed by that would be the 5th module, wherein Tamil language would be dealt with, similar to how Sanskrit was dealt with in module 2. And module 6 again would be presentation and assessment. இப்போ அடியன் சொன்னதுல 3 things அடியன் said that we are going to deal with in the entire year. That is, ஒன்னு வந்து language, இன்னொன்னு stories, இன்னொன்னு memorizing. In the module chart, which you can see in front of your screens now, is not handling memorizing part at all. So that we'll tell you in the next slide as to how we will go about memorizing. Currently we spoke about tales from Sampradayam and language. Now when we come to the aspect of memorizing, memorizing should essentially be a continuous process for kids in order to attain the expected level of progress at the end of the year. So memorizing goes on through all the modules, like all the 6 modules will have memorizing as a part of it. So in module 1, level 1 will have memorizing of Sudarshanashtakam, plus they will have the tale telling part which was discussed in the earlier slide. So in the first 2 months, a child belonging to level 1 learns Sudarshanashtakam and gets to listen to stories too. In the second module, a child of level 1 gets to learn Nyasadashakam and also gets to learn Sanskrit language. In the third module, a child of level 1 gets to learn Podu Taniyans and Tirupallandu and also takes up assessments related to whatever they have done in these 3 modules, that is Sudarshanashtakam, Nyasadashakam, Tirupallandu, Podu Taniyan and Sanskrit language and tales. So that would be consolidated into the third module collectively. In the fourth module, they learn Adaikalapattu. Along with that, they would also be learning the story part. Fifth module, level 1 students will learn Garuda Gandakam and Kamasikashtakam and do Tamil language. The 6th module for memorizing we have kept free as a revision module, so that in case children have not been able to achieve some of the memorizing portions throughout the 5 modules, can be dealt with this buffer. Or anything else, any other aspect which is remaining from the other aspects of storytelling or language can also be summed up and completed at the end of this module. So that is the structure for level 1. Now level 2, again memorizing continues throughout the 6 modules, wherein we have planned to have something close to about 30 shlokas or pasarams per module. So 30 or sometimes lesser than that, depending upon the size of the pasaram. If you had noticed before, for level 1 it was just about 10 shlokas or 10 pasarams per module, like per 2 months, because the level was very low. It was just up to 6 years, so we limited it to just that much. In level 2, we have a little elder kids, about 7 to 12 years, so they can attempt to learn something close to 20 to 30 shlokas or pasarams in 2 months. So the first module for level 2 will attempt to teach Hayagriva Stotram to kids fully. Module 2 will deal with Tirupalliyazhi and Vegasetu Stotram. Module 3 will have Tirupavai. Module 4 will have Pillayandadi and Ashtabjashtakam. Module 5 will have Uchuttal, Kapidal and Neeratam. And as Adiyan said, module 6 would be revision. Now here, in this level, we may have kids who can learn Vedas, like boys who have attained Upanayanam will be eligible for learning Vedas. The modules for Vedas would be discussed by the Veda teacher as and when we come up with the experts on the panel. So that is regarding level 2 memorizing. Again, even at level 2, along with this memorizing, kids would be doing the tales part and the languages part as we had discussed in the earlier slide. Then comes up level 3 memorizing. So at level 3, we would attempt to teach Ramanasa Nutrandadi to kids such that they learn about 36 pasarams in one module and complete the entire Prabandham in 3 modules. So in a span of 6 months, they get to learn the entire of Ramanujan Uttarandadi. Then module 4 has Aditi Stavam and Vairagya Panchakam. Module 5 would be having Bhagavad Dhyana Sopanam, Paramartha Stuti and Dashavatara Stotram. Now again, I would reiterate that each of these memorizing aspects of each module will be associated with the other things like storytelling and language pertaining to that module which was discussed earlier. Even for this level, we have Vedas which would be taught in different modules which would be decided by the teacher who's taking up the Veda class. So this is regarding when and what to memorize throughout the year. Next, the question that we might have is what would be the frequency of these classes? So essentially, memorizing we'll have at least weekly twice, and regarding the language part, we would either have weekly once or twice, depending upon how the actual framework of language teaching comes up. Regarding storytelling, we'll have it 2 weeks once. So, essentially, the frequency of classes is pertaining to that particular module. If I should explain it clearly, let's take example of the first module. Now, in the first module, we would probably have 2 memorizing classes in the first week, 2 memorizing classes in the second week, and 1 storytelling class in the second week itself. Similarly, in the third week, they would have 2 memorizing classes, and the fourth week, they would have 2 memorizing classes plus a storytelling class. So, roughly for level 1, it should come to about 10 sessions in a week. Now, level 2 and 3 are likely to have more sessions, especially for the kids who would want to learn Vedas, because those modules would be definitely having a different class timing for them. So they may have something more than 10 sessions per month also. So that's regarding this. If the language class happens once a week, then along with the memorizing class, the entire number of classes in a month could turn up to even 12. So that is the rough idea. Now here, Adiyan would like to make a point that if by any chance any child is learning stotrams or prabandhams already from an established teacher, then it is not necessary, it is not mandatory that they have to come to this forum only to learn. They can well continue with their own tutor if the children are pronouncing correctly, and if they have been tutored correctly, if they are being tutored correctly, then there is no hassle in continuing with that tutorship itself and following the guideline given by this forum, so that they can, if they want to be a part of this forum, they can be a part of this forum and opt for having their own teachers if they are already having some. And then when the assessment or activities come, they can always come and join. That's not an issue. As of what we are planning to give in this forum, we are trying to get experts from each field to be teaching children. So the best of the Stotra teachers, Prabandham teachers, Veda teachers would be provided to these children. We are trying our level best to get them. And the mode of communication would be the one that we are having right now, this free conferencing call over a global bridge. That's how it would actually be working. Now here, one more thing that Adiyan would like to point out is that the kids belonging to level 1 may not be able to take up classes on their own because they would be very small. So it may be essential for parents also to attend the session along with the child in order to understand what is going on and help the child grow. And here, Adiyan would also like to make a request to parents that if you plan to enroll your children for this course, definitely give your complete involvement in overseeing what the child is actually absorbing and where he or she needs your support, and please give it to them as and when they require. So, Adian thinks that is it from our end. If there are any questions, they're welcome.
Adian, Dhanyosmi Adian for the presentation. It was very clear. Adian, I would request all of the Bhagavatas who have questions to leave your names. I will unmute K.S.R. Swami first because he has a question. And whoever wants to ask, please leave a comment section, or I will unmute if there are no questions after that in case some people can't type in the comment section. Swami, you can go first.
Namaste, Mami. I'm Janaki Sridhar. We have met in Pune. My son is registered, Raghuveer is registered. The question which you're trying to ask is, what is the expectation of a person who does not know Tamil and the language is in Tamil? What is the expectation that he will complete in a year's time? Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. This is something that is very important to discuss. I think I left it out. As far as the languages are concerned, depending upon the levels, the portion or the curriculum would be decided. So at level 1, we plan to begin from scratch, like from letters and stuff like that. Of course, I know Raghu would probably belong to the next level. So in case a child does not know basics of the language and age-wise he belongs to the next level, he can definitely opt for taking lessons from the previous level, so that he can come at par, and it would not be too difficult because at level 1 we are planning to start from scratch, and even while moving on, the major motive is to make the children comfortably read and write the language at level 2, and probably at level 3 they could go to the extent of being able to translate that language into another one or something like that. It needs to be concretized correctly by the experts from that field. But this is the rough idea as of now.
Okay, I got it, ma'am. So kind of you. This will be very useful for us.
Okay.
Okay, Sri Lakshmi.
Namaskaram. Or a quick question. If slogam levels, the kids can parallelly learn if they have not completed that level's requirement. Suppose for level 2 la irukravaalku vandu level 1 la irukkiradhu theriyalena ava parallel learn panikka mudiyuma? Same for level 3
avalaala mudiyumna kandipa
appadina panikka mudiyuma?
குழந்தைகளால அதை அட்டெம்ப்ட் பண்ண முடியும் அப்படின்னா டெஃபினெட்லி முடியும். இப்போ ஒரு விஷயம் என்னன்னாக்கா, in this case maybe it would be wise not to hurry through levels, and if a child is elder by age and he feels that he needs to know more of the level below his age, then probably he can start learning at that level, though his age may exceed that level. So it's better to complete it stepwise in a slow manner and still a progressive manner.
Thank you, ma'am.
Adian, for those who have missed and joined late, I will just keep the slides going on the background so that you can have a look at it. Next will be Srimati Malini.
நமஸ்காரம். எனக்கு 2 குழந்தைகள் இருக்கா, 7 years and 12 years. அவளுக்கு 2 பேருக்குமே ஆல்மோஸ்ட் காமிச்சது level 1 and level 2 and level 3 ஸ்லோகாஸ் எல்லாமே ஆல்மோஸ்ட் தெரியும். ஸோ இப்போ எந்த லெவலுக்கு வேணுமோ நான் அதுக்கு மட்டும் ஆஃப் பண்ணிக்க. போத் ஆர் கேப்பபிள் ஆஃப் லேர்னிங் ராமானுஜ நூற்றந்தாதி கூட, பிகாஸ் எத்ராஜ சப்ததி இப்போ நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு. அவன் வேதமும் கத்துன்னு இருக்கான், சான்ஸ்கிரிட்டும் தே ஆர் லேர்னிங் சைட் பை சைட். அமரகோஷம், சூத்திர பாட்டம் அந்த இதெல்லாமும் கத்துன்னு இருக்கா. ஸோ இப்போ அவளுக்கு இந்த லெவல் இதுன்னும் போது அந்த ஸ்லோகா கிளாஸஸ் போது மிஸ் பண்ணிட்டு வேற அந்த ஸ்டோரிஸ் அந்த இது வரும்போது மீதி இது சொல்லும் போது மட்டும் ஜாயின் பண்ணிக்கலாமா இன் அதர் லெவல்ஸ்? பிகாஸ் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் லெவல் தே ஆர் த்ரூ ஃபுல். செகண்ட் லெவல்லையும் ஆல்மோஸ்ட் 80% தே ஆர் த்ரூ. ஸோ இப்போ எனக்கு அந்த டைம் நான் வரும்போது எனக்கு மீதி கிளாஸஸும் இருக்கும். ஸோ மிஸ் அவுட் பண்ணா பரவாயில்லையா? அண்ட் தேர்ட் லெவலுக்கு தே கேன் ஜாயின் அப்படின்றது தான். பிகாஸ் 1 is 7, boy is 7 and பொண்ணு 12 years ஆகுது.
Okay. This is an amazing question. Definitely, if the kids have learnt whatever is already available here, then definitely for the purpose of memorizing, they would not need this thing. So that doesn't mean they should miss out on the other aspects. I don't think there should be a problem in them joining. I would request Partha Swami to pitch in on that.
In our level 3 she wanted to learn Ramanujanuttrandadi because previous இது எல்லாமே போட்டிருந்த ஸ்லோகம்ஸ் எல்லாம் தெரியும் அவளுக்கு. So I want to get clarified on that.
Okay.
Again, that's a good question.
It shouldn't be a problem, I think. Partha Swami.
Again, can you hear me?
Yeah.
கேக்குறதா?
Partha?
Again, கேக்குறதா? So this is something it's a good problem to have for us because we would want kids to be much better than where they should be. So adanal onnu problem illa, and this is not a secular education or the school kind of education where you need to wait to go to the next level. Even if you feel that the kids are ready and they have actually beyond the age they completed level 3, we are happy to take those kids and put them into the next level, be it in language. For example, if you don't find the support, for example, after Amarakosham or Ashtadhyayi, what to do? If you want to basically link what you have studied with basic Stotrapadam. I have studied Vyakaranam. Adha eppadi na Stotrapadathila eppadi link pandrathu? அந்த மாதிரி பண்ணனும் next level நாலும் we will actually step in. So the kids will be analyzed. For those kids who are in level 3 or level 2 but you are already 90% of level 3, you need not worry. You will still be part of it. Maybe you can start with advanced stages much earlier, but we will definitely have something planned for them depending on how many kids at what level they are in. Hope this answers the question.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Next would be Rajan Swami.
மேடம், எனக்கு ஒரே ஒரு சஜஷன் தான். லெவல் 3ல I feel you should include Vishnu Sahasranamam syllabusல.
Okay.
அந்த லெவல்ல அந்த ஸ்டூடெண்ட் வந்து கொஞ்சம் வெல் மெச்சூர்ட்.
ப்ரொஃபஸரே டீச்சரா போட்டுருவாங்க.
போட்டுக்கலாம் ஒன்றும் ப்ராப்ளம் இல்ல. சாஸ்திரமா சொல்லி கொடுக்கணும். எனக்கு என்னமோ அதுதான் தோன்றது. ஓகே,
பண்ணிடலாம் சார்.
ஓகே நோ ப்ராப்ளம். தன்யவாஸ்மி.
Sri Ravi Swami.
I think there are some requests to put level 2 and 3 slides on the screen.
ஒன்னும் முன்னாடி ஆன்சர் பண்ண அந்த கேள்வியை. ஏன்னா சில லெவல் 1ல சிலது 1 2 தெரியாம இருக்கும், லெவல் 2ல ஃபியூ சில தெரியாம இருக்கும். ஸோ எப்படி மிக்ஸ் பண்ணி ஜாயின் பண்றதுதான் கொஸ்டின். ஐ திங்க் முன்னாடியே ஆன்சர் பண்ணிட்டான்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அடியன்
Narasimhan sir, you have a suggestion, so please pitch in 1 second.
நமஸ்காரம். நான் வந்து கொஞ்சம் இங்கிலீஷ்ல பேசினா தப்பா நினைச்சுக்காதீங்க. நான் வந்து I was not brought up in Tamil Nadu. நம்ம வளர்ந்ததெல்லாம் நார்த் இந்தியாவே வளர்ந்தேன். Actually I have a suggestion. நான் வந்து நான் சொன்ன சப்ஸ்டிட்யூட் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. We started a program in Chandigarh. அதாவது children should recite Bhagavad Gita. So I started it with a lot of North Indians. Kurukshetra was a center for Gita. This is an experience which I thought I learned a lot of lessons there. நாங்க வந்து முதல்ல ஒரு சான்ஸ்கிரிட் டீச்சர் போய் அவ கிளாஸ்ல பசங்களுக்கு சொல்லிக் கொடுக்க முடியுமா, I want to keep a test at the end of the year and we will give prizes னு சொன்னோம். The teacher trained them very well. She took the 12th adhyaya and made them recite in the correct usual and the chandas padi சொல்ல சொன்னா, and we gave prizes. We gave about 500 rupees or some small money, but it just attracted the competition and the prizes attracted a lot more of students next year. So finally we reached a stage where all the adhyayas each children could chant, and then there was competition in Kurukshetra and the Gita, the place where Gita is chanted itself. And now the state government of Haryana is giving the prizes, and Sardarjis, Muslim boys, all joined pannanga. It became so popular because they were getting a big prize money at the end if they win the prizes. So idila வந்து there are two problems in our இங்க மோட்டிவேட்டட் பேரண்ட்ஸ் தான் இருக்கா இந்த குரூப்ல. எல்லாரும் மோட்டிவேட்டடா இருக்கா, எல்லாரோட குழந்தைகளுக்கும் சொல்லி கொடுத்துருக்கா 64. பட் there will be a lot of unmotivated and very ordinary people who don't get motivated. But the children get prizes, they will get attracted and they will want to learn. And அது ரொம்ப important to attract a lot of non-committed parents. Parents may not be committed, but the children will get attracted by the prize and the competition. So அதனால we should encourage more people to join rather than and also these boys were excellent. Some mommy said அவங்க குழந்தை வந்து is doing very well. We have to encourage them and we recognize them. So we should, of course, the teachers should be given salary. We have to collect resources to pay the teachers, but also encourage the students. And the competitions should be held in places of historic importance for Sri Vaishnavas, like the place where Tupal Nirmanta Deshika was born, or where Ramanuja was born, or Andamari, so that they get the history of Sri Vaishnavism as well. Once in a year, when the summer holidays, something like that. It should be made more interesting than mere didactic school Mari. That is my suggestion.
Yes, Swami, that's a very valuable suggestion. Definitely, healthy competition is something that will promote kids to learn faster and more efficiently. So definitely we'll take that into consideration and try to organize some events and competitions which will motivate kids in due course of time. Thank you for your suggestion.
So in case there are people who can't type, I'm just going to unmute. Please unmute one by one if you have any questions. This because I know some people can't type in the comments. 1 second. Do you want to clarify on the number of Does anyone else have any questions? Please unmute and you can ask. So,
எனக்கு ஒரே ஒரு क्वेश्चन என்னன்னா batch size ஏதாவது இருக்கா so that we can monitor the kids pronunciation and the மாதிரி because it's a FCC anybody I think more than 100 can join, so how come we manage the time?
In fact, I was just about to, I actually asked her that question. I think I put her on mute. Adian Devil can take up that question.
Okay. Thank you.
I didn't hear it too well. Can we repeat it for me kindly?
Yeah, we just wanted to touch base on the number of kids we are going to basically take as part of the first year.
Okay. Yeah. So to begin with, we thought a small batch would probably be easy to handle for us also, and it can actually help the system work a little easier. So as of now, we are planning to have a batch size of maybe about 30, not more than that. Right, Swami?
That would be a good number.
Yeah. So,
Adian, thank you.
Adian.
Any other questions? And Adian will actually do a presentation with a bit more detail on the overall plans. This is only for the kids. Ramanujar Jayanti anniki probably around 5 to 6 ஒரு உபன்யாசம் இருக்கும். அதுக்கப்புறம் 6லேருந்து 6:30 மணிக்கு I will actually have a presentation. ஸோ நம்ம இப்போ குளோபல் ஸ்தோத்திரபாராயண கைங்கரியத்தில் இவ்வளோ நாளாக எல்லாரும் வந்து ரெகுலராக பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். So what is the way forward for different things? Adults can, kids can, what are all the things that we are planning? What are the things that's going to happen? Who are all are going to come on board as Sanskrit teachers, Veda teachers, Tamil teachers? காலக்ஷேபத்துக்கு யார் வரப்போறா, என்னென்ன சுவாமி வரப்போறா, யார் யார் கதைக்கு வரப்போறா, how are we going to basically plan to come up with stories? So all those details will be presented anniki Ramanuja Jayanti anniki. So I would request all of you to again come and support us on that day as well. Where are any specific questions that you would like to ask or any other suggestions, please feel free to tell them. Yes, sir.
எனக்கு ஒரு டவுட் பிகாஸ் நான் இப்போ வந்து 12th இருக்கேன். எனக்கு அரௌண்ட் 4 to 5 days a week வந்து எனக்கு டியூஷன்ஸ் இருக்கு. அரௌண்ட் 8-8:30 அது முடியறதுக்கு. ஸோ and I'm interested in joining. So the classes லாம் எத்தனை மணிக்கு வைக்க போறீங்க, எப்படி டைமிங்ஸ் எப்படி இருக்கும்னு கேட்கணும்னு இதுதான்.
டைமிங்ஸ் வந்து ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்ணணும் இனிமேதான். So if you are in class 12, you would probably be eligible for level 3, am I right? So yeah, Manu is talking. Okay. So கேக்குறதா, யாருக்கு கொஸ்டின் கேக்குறாளோ அவள் கேக்குறதா?
கேக்குறது.
Okay. So okay. ஓ கிளாஸ் 12ல இருக்கிறதுனால லெவல் 3 ஓட மெமரைசிங்க்கு like you would be taking up level 3 memorizing, right? So I suppose level 1 and 2 is something that is already completed for you, am I right?
Not completely, but yes, amma.
Okay, in which case then probably you could take up a level which is a little lower, which would be probably a little easier, so that you can spend less amount of time and still be in the program. Maybe you could think of doing something like that.
Okay.
So choose what is a little easier for you at this point of time, since you have more commitments from academic side. That may ease out things for you, and you may not need as many sessions if you choose a lower level program. And you can always upgrade next year. You'll have more time then.
Okay, thank you. Namona.
Yeah. Okay.
Adian, I would just like to add one clarification, or I would say one point. So for those people who think you are at a slightly higher level for your age group compared to what we have presented, it's perfectly fine. But we will still evaluate. So இதுல வந்து முக்கியமான விஷயம் லாங்குவேஜ் இன்ட்ரோடியூஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கோம், சான்ஸ்கிரிட் அண்ட் தமிழ் அப்படின்னா, the one thing we really want it to happen across all levels is, if you are reading a Sanskrit sloka, however good your pronunciation is, you have to read using only the Sanskrit text. So Tamil and Anna solirkalam, booke paakama solirkalam, but the idea is that if you are at level 3, but if you can't read Sanskrit, then there is a problem. So, or if you are at level 3, you can recite, you can memorize everything, but the pronunciation is not wrong. We would rather start from level 1 so that you get your pronunciation properly, get the Sanskrit reading efficiently, so that it will be easier going forward, because it's very difficult to unlearn what you have learned. So the primary objective is that you should read from the original text. If you are reading Divya Prabandham, you should read using Tamil. I know there are a lot of people who don't know Tamil, or a lot of people who don't know both Sanskrit and Tamil. So as a priority, we will focus on that first. And also we would strongly encourage, if you're going for classes with your own teachers, please make sure that you actually follow the Sanskrit text. Then you don't need to come for here. So we will, even if you think you are at level 2 based on your age group, because you know all the stotras, there might be an evaluation done just to make sure that the pronunciation, everything is perfect, so that we can put it on to level 2. Adian, would you like to add anything on that?
I mean, yeah, that's perfectly fine what you said, Swami. So it would, I mean, we would still take, yeah.
ஒரே ஒரு சின்ன கொஸ்டின். இப்போ வந்து எல்லாரும் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் கண்ட்ரீஸ்ல இருக்கிறதுனால, இப்போ எங்களுக்கெல்லாம் இங்க துபாயில லீவ் வந்து ஃப்ரைடே அண்ட் சாட்டர்டே தான். ஸோ இஃப் யூர் எங்களால ஒரு கிளாஸ் எதாவது அட்டென்ட் பண்ணோம்னா, will you send the audios of that recorded audio?
Again, mostly we are working towards more self-driven, with content being provided, and where people can't help themselves, we will definitely step into more classes or more guidance. But if every Sundayக்கும் recording இருக்கும், every ஸ்தோத்திர பாடத்துக்கும் recording இருக்கும், so there will be recordings, and also we will try to have a slot which is convenient for different time zones. So இப்போ வாரத்துக்கு ஒரு நாள் ஒரு லெவலுக்கு ஒரு Sanskrit class இருக்குன்னா, we will at least have 2 time zone classes, maybe one which is convenient for US, Australia and stuff, probably the other time zones for Asia, Middle East. So that is something we will actually take into consideration. And the second thing is, recordings will be provided, and class ke varamudlena kuda, as long as the kid can send us the audio of what he has listened and we are happy, then there is absolutely no problems actually. So the idea is not to tie it to a particular time. And also we want to give you the freedom as much as possible. It's not like, oh, you should only learn from us. You can go to anybody, you can proceed. We will tell you like, okay, if you come and tell me now Vedasla Upanishad mudichitain, Panchasukta mudichitain, what next, because my son is already finished and he has memorized it. So then we can actually give him a slot for him to show that he has memorized properly. We will have global Stotra Parayanam, what we are doing, maybe only during the weekends going forward, once the lockdown is complete. Then the kids will get a chance to showcase what they've memorized, showcase what they've learned in terms of stories. So all these things will be there. So to answer your question, yes, we will provide them. We will also help them if they are done with that, and so that they can move on to the next one. Does that answer your question?
Okay, Swami, Dhanyosmi.
Any other questions?
பார்த்தா
சொல்லுங்க சார்.
இல்ல சப்போஸ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட் நீங்க இந்த லெவல் போடுறீங்களா, லெவல் 1 2 3ன்னு சில ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டுக்கு வந்து லெவல் 1ல கொஞ்சம் தெரியும், லெவல் 2ல தெரியும், லெவல் 3ல தெரியும். அவ வந்து அந்தந்த லெவலுக்கு ஏத்த மாதிரி எடுத்துக்க முடியுமா அந்தந்த ஸ்தோத்திரம் மாத்திரம்? நீங்க சொன்னது அதான் சான்ஸ்கிரிட் தெரியணும், தமிழ் தெரியணுங்கிற. அதனால முதல்ல லெவல் 1 சான்ஸ்கிரிட் தமிழ் கம்பல்சரி ஃபார் ஆல் அப்படின்னு ஏதாவது இருக்குமா?
கண்டிப்பா இருக்கும் அடியன், கண்டிப்பா இருக்கும். அதாவது இப்ப நான் லெவல் 1ல கத்துட்டு இருக்கேன், லெவல் 2ல கத்துட்டு இருக்கேன், எனக்கு சான்ஸ்கிரிட்டே தெரியாது. நான் லெவல் 3ல போறேன் அப்படின்னா ஐ வுட் நாட் அட்வைஸ், பிகாஸ் ஒரு பாயிண்ட் ஆஃப் டைம்ல என்ன ஆகும்னா யூ வில் பி லாகிங் பிஹைண்ட் அண்ட் இட் வில் ப்ராபப்லி டிமோட்டிவேட் யூ. So the reasons for the levels is that you get these right first before you go to the next level. So அதுதான் இப்ப லெவல் 1 2ல இருக்கா, பர்ஃபெக்டா படிக்கிறா, லாங்குவேஜ் தான் தெரியல, நல்லா கத்துன்னு இருக்கான்னா அந்த லாங்குவேஜ் இப்ப the time, இப்ப சில பேர் வந்து 12th or 10thலயோ இருக்கலாம், they may not have the time to do 10th, and I mean they may not have the time to do 2 levels even though for their age they are in level 2. So in that case we would rather encourage you finish level 1 before you come to level 2.
அதனால எல்லாம் கேஸ் பை கேஸ் அவ்வளவுதான்.
இல்ல கேஸ் பை கேஸ்ன்றது வந்து இப்ப because you are taking a case, so I have to go by case. I can't strictly go by the college kind of education, but especially in the problem when it's only an initial problem, the first year or maybe 2 quarters problem. Once we align everybody into the system, and when new people come on board and register exactly at 6 years, we will not have this problem, right? So I have to have a solution for those. I can't say, oh, you know something, you don't match the level, I can't take you. So we have to see how best we can accommodate and help them grow.
Encourage. Yeah, correct. Okay. Thanks.
Thank you. Anything else?
Just reiterating what Swami is saying, if even if we know something like 50% of a particular level and don't know 50% of the level below that, maybe it would be wiser to opt for the level below, so that you can give time for the child to groom himself into the system and move ahead, and not really rush to. Of course, if the child can given that much of time and commitment and show very good progress, then there is no harm in moving ahead. But essentially, we could make it a very steady start and not worry about the pace initially. Pace automatically comes in once the things settle down. So it would be, I would request the parents not to rush through, but take it slowly, so that the kid starts enjoying, and once he starts enjoying, he or she, then they pick up much faster than what is even expected, and then they will just soar up to great heights in no time.
Any other questions? Adiyan romba dhanyosmi for doing this. I think it's answered a lot of questions for people here. Adiyan, such a bhagyam to actually come and do this for us. Adiyan romba kritatnyata.
Thank you.
Adiyan
Adiyan odi bhagyam. Dhanyaswami.